Hi everyone, welcome back. Thank you so much for choosing to hang out here with me today. How is everyone? It's cash stuffing time, as in cash stuffing of my sinking funds. So I hope the weather has been great over wherever you are. I've heard that there are many areas in the world where the weather is just not behaving, right? So I heard that in South Korea, it's supposed to be spring, right? Winter is technically over, but then they have been snowing quite a lot. So yeah, it's just really strange, right? And just yesterday over here, so I'm filming this on Monday. You'll probably see this on a Tuesday or a Wednesday. So yesterday there was a huge, and I mean huge, thunderstorm with lightning, with wind, with strong winds and all, and it was so strong that it caused flash floods in many areas of Singapore. So basically there were stories of how the water was almost knee deep and cars couldn't move, and it was just and even now it just started to rain. That's why the lighting here isn't all that good, because usually I depend on natural light, but then because it's really cloudy and it started to rain, so I turned on the light overhead. I hope, and it's causing a little shadows here and there. I hope it's okay. I'm really sorry for that. But yeah, so we're going to be cash stuffing my sinking funds. Let's count first and see how much we have to cash stuff this week. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 110. Wait, let me count that again. I felt like that was a little strange. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 110, right? 115, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85. So 185, 87, 89, 91, 93, 95, 97, 99, 201, 203, 205. So, do you see that? So we have $205 to cash stuff in my sinking funds this week. So as usual, let's start with my variable expenses. And something really exciting to tell you guys, I have officially finished my coin saving challenge, guys. Isn't that awesome? So this is available in my Etsy shop as a digital download. It's in increments of 10 cents. So because we don't have pennies over here in Singapore, so our smallest denomination is actually 5-cent coins. But then I didn't want to deal with the 5 cents, so I did this in 10-cent increments, and I have finally finished this. So I can't wait to cash in the coins and get this extra $409 in my bank. So I'm going to throw away this envelope because you can see it's not really good. I am thinking of erasing all this, wiping this all away and starting it again. I don't know what you guys think. How do you guys feel about this? Do you think I should? It's really rather inspiring, just that it took me such a long time to finish that tracker. So I'm not sure if I want to go through all that again, or I should just save my coins or just use them whenever. So let me know down in the comments, okay, what you guys think. So first up for Kofi is getting a usual $40. So we have 10 twos, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 4 5s. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, let me move up the cash. So that's $40 going into Kofi. So just a quick little story about what happened yesterday. All along, Kofi and I, we have agreed on some rules around the house, especially when it comes to screen time, how she uses her digital devices and all that. So basically yesterday I kind of caught her red-handed doing something behind my back, which she knows she shouldn't. Okay, she knew it, but she still did it. And yeah, so basically I kind of confronted her, or I talked to her about this, and it was a rather solemn session, a rather firm, a stern talk about how it's necessary to have these rules kept, to avoid certain consequences. And yeah, I think, sometimes I tend to forget that as fast as Feifi's growing up, she's still a kid and she needs like clear boundaries. And sometimes just because she speaks well and she kind of relates to whatever I say so easily, I tend to think of her as like a mini adult, which I probably shouldn't. I mean, not that I want to treat her like a kid all the time, but then I think it's a lesson for me as well that I have to remember she is a kid. Like, she is forever my kid, right? But she is still 11 years old, and there are probably certain choices that she makes or that she will make which are wrong, and I just have to guide her in the correct direction. So yeah, it was a rather solemn day for us yesterday, and things are better today. It's not like we're at we are having a cold war with each other, but then it's just a little awkward now. So yeah, she's in school right now, so let's see what happens when she comes back. Okay, so for Feifi's envelope, she now has $200 in the bank. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 260, 62, 64, 66, 68, 70, 72, 74, 76, 78, 80, 82, 84, 86, 88, 90, 92, 94, 96, 98. So $298 for Feifi so far. Okay, next up is my mom, and she's getting her usual 10. So right now my mom has $1,050 in the bank. 60, 70, 80. So $1,080 in total. Alright. Okay, household, I'll be putting in $20. So that will be 4 fives. I like to give it smaller denominations because I tend to need, to break up the denominations anyway. So right now, do you guys hear the thunder? That's how loud it is over here. Okay, so right now for household, we have 10, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, $47. I'll probably need to buy some household items soon. Transport is emptied out because I had to go to the hospital with my mom for her doctor's appointment a few days this past week. So it's emptied out, and I'll be putting in $10 to start it off again. Okay. Alright. Okay, and that's done for our variable expenses. Let's move on to high priority. Okay, so first up for high priority is health, and health is getting its usual 10. So right now health has $600 in the bank. 10, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28. So $628 in health. Emergency fund is also getting 10, I believe. Yes, it's also getting 10. So right now emergency fund has $750 in the bank. 60, 70, so $770. Okay, it's so close, but yet so far. Okay, I'm starting a new envelope. Wait a minute. Yes, I'm starting a new envelope, and it's insurance because usually I kind of so basically I take the money, I pay my insurance automatically. It gets deducted automatically from my account. So when I do my budgeting every week, I set aside money for insurance before I can do my cash stuffing. So however, I'm sorry, words are just not coming to me, okay? I'm so sorry. Okay, so basically I think I'm going to use this envelope as a kind of like a month ahead, where I'm going to start saving for the next month's insurance. It kind of gives me a little bit, it makes me feel more at peace, because the amount is rather large. It's about $650 around, more or less per year. And sometimes when they deduct the money, I get, when I look at my bank statement, I kind of get a surprise. Even though I knew it was coming, I still get a surprise, like, whoa, such a huge chunk is taken out. So I think what I'm going to do is, just for peace of mind, I would start saving up for insurance, but it's like a month ahead. So it's going to take me some time to get a month's worth of insurance ready for the next month, but then I'm going to try. So for now, I'm going to put in $15, so 5 for insurance. I'm going to start this off. Let's see if this works. Okay, next up is travel, and it's going to get its usual 20, so 10, 20. So right now, travel travel has 1,000, 2,000, 2,500, 2,750, $2,850 in the bank, 60, 75, $2,875. So close to 3,000, right? So close. Okay, next up is my own envelope, and I'll be giving myself 10. So right now I have 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, $55 in my own envelope. Special days will be given 5. So right now, special days is 150 in the bank, 60, 65. So $165 in special days. The next birthday in the family would be in August, so I do have some time to bulk this envelope up. Next, CNY, Chinese New Year, it's getting its usual 10. So right now we have $250, $350, $400 in the bank, $415 for CNY. Okay. Next up is eyes, and eyes. Am I putting anything in eyes? Yes, I would. So in case you guys are wondering, I'm looking at my cheat sheet over there, right? And yeah, I did my cash breakdown and stuff like that, so I'm referring to that right now. So for eyes, I'll be putting in 10. So $550 in the bank, 60, 70, 80. $580 for eyes. Do you guys hear that thunder again? The clap of thunder? Oh my goodness. It looks like a thunderstorm is coming soon again. It's actually drizzling right now, but the sky is really cloudy, so yeah. Okay, in my lower priority binder, we have digital, and it will be getting 5 for this week. So we have $150 in the bank, 60, 65, 67, 69, 71. So $171 for digital. Okay, hair is getting 5. So we have $250, $350, $450 in the bank, 460, 65, 70, 72, $472 for hair. Clothes is getting 10. So right now we have 10, 20, 22, $24 for clothes. Okay, not putting anything in miscellaneous. Books will be getting 5. So that's my last $5 bill. We have $100, $200, and $15 for books. I'm slowly saving this up again for the end of the year when Kofi requires his money to buy school books for the next year. Mr. JP, my nephew, is getting his usual 10. The last 10. So we have 500, 10, 20, 30, 40, $540. Okay, for Mr. JP, and nothing into business because there's no business. Alright, so that's all for now, and I just want to thank you guys so much for tuning in, for continuing to watch and to comment. Some of you, thank you so much. I really felt like I'm being kept accountable, and I appreciate that so much. Really thankful for all of you who are here and who clicked the like button, who subscribed. Thank you so much. And yeah, I'll see you in my next video, guys. Take care. Bye.